Let's get back to using untrusted networks, home networks, maybe public networks. We all know that they are unsafe, right? But what exactly can happen? Especially now when there's a public working from home, using some unmanaged networks, and people are staying at home, we are seeing more and more phishing attacks because it's great opportunity for the attackers. So if I'm connected to public network or some home network which is unmanaged, maybe compromised, what's the risk? One of the possibilities is that someone controlling the router of public or home network is also controlling the HCP server. So if I am controlling the HCP server, I am controlling what configuration you are getting while you are connecting to my network. Okay, and what can I do with it? So my idea, first from many, is to serve you a DNS server. And in this case, it is my DNS server. I am controlling it. I am controlling the router. I have set up DNS server, and I want you to use it. And what can happen? Each time you are browsing the internet, you are browsing some web page. I imagine you are not typing some IP address because no one knows it. It's obvious. We are using domain names. So for example, as you can see here, it's CQUREacademy.com. And DNS is responsible for resolving it to some IP address. And it usually works. In ordinary way, we would get correct IP address, we would get to correct web page. But in case of public Wi-Fi, and if someone would just give us their DNS, which is compromised, it might be used to make us go to some malicious web page, some prepared web page, some fake login panel, and we might even not notice that. And in a minute we will see that attack. By the way, DNS is a great thing from security perspective. We are using it a lot. We have a great video about it. You can even use it to transfer files, and it's sometimes really neglected, monitoring DNS and taking care about it, but it's a huge possibility for attackers. So let's see what can happen in case of public network. Let me just share my screen. I have to choose which one. It's quite hard in my extensive home office. It's quite big. Okay, so here we are. We have prepared for you today 2 web pages, and let's see what they are. We have demo CQUREacademy.com /admin. It's some demo login panel. In this case, it's WordPress. Okay, and let's see how it works. We can log in here, and a happy guy is waving at us. Okay, it works. It's correct web page. CQUREacademy.com is a domain we own. It's our legitimate web page. But we have also bought something similar, and we have created demo.CQUREacademy.com. Oh, let's see what it is. Okay, it looks similar except for that N. It is quite hard to see. And if we would log in here, the same thing happens. Because in a real life situation, it would be a domain bought by the attacker. The login panel would be spoofed. If someone would devote a few hours of work, it's quite simple. He or she can make it looking very, very similar. But let's see what happened here. If we would go to log.txt, we can see that password was saved here. So this is in fact fake login panel that someone have created to steal our password. And okay, right now I have willingly write a wrong address here. Okay, but what will happen if I will switch to public network? Let's close it. Flash our DNS to be sure that everything is fine and not cached. Okay, flash DNS, perfect. So right now we have normal computer, and we are switching from my NAT network to demo public Wi-Fi. This is my router. There's a DNS there, and let's apply it. Okay, so we have switched the network, and right now let's try it again. Going to legitimate web page, demo.CQUREacademy.com. Oh, forgotten. /admin. Okay, this is our login panel. Everything seems fine. CQ demo 2. Let's see what hour it is, 8:21. Okay, we are logging in. Everything seems fine. But if we would go to log.txt, we can see that our password was again stolen. And that thing does not happen on the CQURE Academicom. And what's the reason? Let's switch to the machine which is not yet connected to public Wi-Fi. If I would try to resolve the address of CQUREacademy.com, you can see that it's 52.57 something. Okay. And let's try the same for malicious page. It's 18.194 something. Okay. And now we are getting to this machine. What happened here? If we would do the same, let me just, okay, we can see IP addresses, and we are trying to resolve the hosts here. First one correct, CQURE Academy. Okay, we can see it's 18, so the wrong one. It's the same as this. So probably already know what happened. We are connected to some public or compromised network. Someone has the control over DNS, and we are fooled by DNS. And what's the mitigation? Oh, well, it's quite simple. If someone would be careful enough and typing HTTPS each time, yeah, I agree, you would get a warning. But if we are talking about some users, a lot of users, we cannot be responsible, and we cannot assume that they are all using modern browsers, especially on home devices, and that they are carefully typing domains. So this could be a quite convenient way for the attacker to spoof something and to just serve us something bad that will look exactly like the same, like some legitimate thing, and in fact, in the background, steal our things. So what's the mitigation? One of the options is the thing we are talking about a lot today. It's a VPN. So this machine is more secure in my environment. So let's try the same action with that one. We are right now connected to the NAT network, so it's not compromised, as you can see here. And we are switching to demo public Wi-Fi, just as previously. Okay, apply. And what happens here? Previously, I have configured a VPN client to automatically ask me to connect each time I'm changing the network. So, okay, let's follow it. We are connecting VPN. Okay, I know Mike, so I'm not saving the passwords, never. You can even set it in the config to prevent users doing that. So never save passwords. Okay, and let's see. Let's give it a second, it should connect. Okay, we are connected to VPN. And let's try the same thing. We can begin with resolution again. CQURE Academy, we have 18, and correct one, we have 52. And if we would go to the web browser, we can try to go to legitimate web page and log in here. And everything is okay. And if I would type log.txt here, it should not exist because we are on the correct page. So no such thing as previously happened here, because I have a VPN connection which is configured in order to prevent me from using different DNS than this one advised by VPN. So when we are talking about VPN, there are a few important things. First of all, from the security perspective, make sure that your VPN is enforcing whole traffic, whole client-generated traffic to go through the tunnel. So if we would like to secure users using public network or home networks, we want that. We definitely want all traffic to go through the tunnel. If you are, for example, administering some big network and you are interested only in giving the people possibility to access some resources and without caring about the security that much, you can do split tunneling, but we do not recommend that. The other thing is to advise and to make the peers using your DNS, because as you can see, DNS can be used in many malicious ways. So you want to use your corporate managed DNS servers. And the last thing from the demo, the last advice is, if you have the opportunity, make sure that your clients, your users are forced to use VPN and they know how it works, and they are taught, they are aware that it's important, and yeah, they want to be connected because they want to be safe.